All the pellets shown are the ones that I used in the penetration tests. They're all 177. These hollow points here from RWS, you can make out the little dimple in the head of the pellet there. Standard wasted pellet. To give you a rough idea of how it deformed, just an average pellet that I'd taken from some of them I used. You can just see the shape, the end result of being fired into the books and the gloves. That just gives you a rough idea of what it looks like. They're very similar to the hobby. Again, just a normal wasted pellet, hollow underneath, flat head for paper punching for target. But you can see there just a rough idea of the sort of shape they go into. Deform quite nicely in some respects, and the one that's deformed the least, the Gamo ball. Nice perfect round ball there, and when I retrieved it, there's virtually no destruction, misshape, deformity of any sort with that. Seemed to retain its shape quite well. And the RWS Super Mags, again normal wasted pellet size, hollow underneath, flat head. And when it deformed, I actually got two here. Didn't deform on the skirt very much, deformed a bit there. This one is just, and this was common on some of the hobbies I had as well, and some of the super hollow points, it just seemed to squash down a little bit. The air arms, the fields, a nice highly regarded wasted pellet, fairly standard shape of most designs types you get in the boxes now. Been like that for quite a few years really, the basic design. And this one is sort of squashed down, spread out a little bit, made a bit of a mess of it. And the Bisley Magnums, the heavyweight, quite a large chunk of lead in that one. Almost you could say a pointed top to it, a sharp dome perhaps, or a rounded sharp one, pointed pellet. It's hard to describe really, I suppose. It's in between the two. That deformed quite nicely into misshapen bit of lead there. And finally the Logan penetrator. Not quite a wasted pellet, more like it's got a top and a bottom skirt. Hollow inside and a domed head. Quite a chunky looking thing. And this didn't deform very much compared to some of the others. You can still see the skirt shape on the bottom, but the head did compress down and slightly mushroomed out, and that was the one that seemed to penetrate the best in the book or through the glove. So that's what all the pellets looked like after I'd shot into the books and the gloves.